Working with departments. In this video, you will learn how to create a department, deleting a department, activating a department, associating departments to your org or location, and disassociating departments from the org or location. To start off, to access the department settings, you will go into Configuration, Recruiting Admin, and under General Configuration, you should see Department List. If you are not seeing Department List, then that means you need to access Settings. We're going to do a search for Department. And you want to access and make sure that Enable Department is set to Yes. Okay. There are also other department settings that you will want to turn on. You have the department autofill activation. What that will do is that when someone is creating a requisition, it will display to them the department field, and based on the department selected, if the organization location and other components have been updated on the department, that will automatically autofill your requisition, and it will also gray out those fields so that they cannot be changed by a user. I'm going to go into my department list. First off, I'm going to create a department. So on the right, I can see a list of my departments that are currently there. I'm going to select New to create a new department. I'm going to give my department a number, a name, I'm going to give it a hiring manager. If there is a manager associated to your department, you can update this manager information and the manager field will pre-populate if you have on the autofill. The same thing with recruiter. If you have cost centers associated to your department, you can update the cost center field here. This information would be made available when you're reporting. And then here I have my structure area. So I have my organization and my location structure. Here I can automatically denote based on the department what my organization structure should be. So I'm going to do a search here and I'm going to say for my Texas Tech Engineering department, then that should be linked to Corporate Operations Administration. Sometimes you have to kind of open up this screen a little bit so that you get the Done button. And now the organization has been pre-populated. If I choose this department when creating a requisition, it will automatically populate my organization to Corporate Operations Administration. This takes some of the risk away from users not picking the correct organization structures and location structures based on the department they have selected. Same thing with location. I'm going to update. And I'm going to search and say that this location for this department, let's see if we have Lubbock in here. So let's just do United States. So I'm going to select my country of United States and select Done. This is going to update my location structure. You can go down to the lowest level. So if I wanted to update that, I can say here, let's search. It's going to show all of your levels based on as far as you go, so you can choose the appropriate option. Another thing that you can do with departments is you can also set approval preferences. So you can say when this department is selected, here's the list of approvers that I want to default for this department. The same thing with your approval structure for offers. So just this section is another way that you can preset your approvers. We know that with dynamic approval routing, you can set up approval rules to automatically populate the approvers. Users can set up on their user profile what their frequent approvers are. Another way is through your department, you can preset your approvers. Okay. I'm going to select Done. have multiple languages, so let me just go and update those languages. Back to my base language and select Done. Now I have created my Texas Tech Engineering Department, and you can see it here. Now, if I want to edit this department, I can select the department. Let's say that I wanted to remove the org or location. I could just use the erase button, and it will then remove that association with that location, as well as organization structure. I can use my erase button to do that. Okay. Select Done. If I want to inactivate a department, I would hit my Inactivate button, select Done, and then this department is inactive and no longer available for use by a user. So I'm going to activate my department. And now my department is made active and it is available for selection and use by a user. You'll notice here that in the manager, organization, or location columns, that information is not populated. Remember that we disassociated our department from our org or location. If I was to go into my department and update that again, just going to expand my box here so I can get done. Same thing with my location. It populates here, select Done. And now in my columns for org location, I can see the organization and location that have been made associated with my department. Thank you.